CFRU is live. We are here today in our vinyl library, and we have the Calderalls. They are going to play a couple songs for us. We'll do an interview, so please stay tuned and enjoy.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, 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 please don't take him
it's not easy. All the full impressing desire coming home to light the fire, so reluctant not to fade away.
Lay me down, green grass by my side, baby, by you I'll be there in July.
Falling after stars above, tell me where to stop.
Lay me down, green grass by my side, baby, by you I'll be there in July. Lay me down, green grass by my side, baby, by you I'll be there in July. Lay me down, green grass by my side, baby, by you I'll be there in July. Lay me down, green grass by my side, baby, by you I'll be there in July.
Ready? One, two, 1, 2, 3.
I look like your mother too. I feel it in the lines of my smile. I act like your father too. Sometimes the best and other times not. I'm a daughter, a granddaughter, born from hearts of hearts. I'm a daughter, a granddaughter, holding bags upon bags in my arms. Lately I've been thinking of the child you were and I've become. Without rhyme or reason, I'm fed up. You've got your eyes arms, and maybe that's enough. I'm a daughter, a granddaughter, born from hearts of hearts. I'm a daughter, a granddaughter, holding bags upon bags in my arms, holding bags upon bags in my arms.
CFRU is live today in our vinyl library. Today we are here with the Calderalls, and they just played a couple songs for us. Can you tell me how that was?
Amazing. I think that this is our first time, like, I don't know, ever being plugged in to hearing ourselves.
Mm.
It's super, like, crisp, and like we can actually hear each other, which is pretty cool.
It feels like a practice a little bit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of feels like
The
practice.
Space of the room.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Nigel's studio is where we usually practice, and it's like maybe a little bigger than this, but pretty much this.
Mhm.
And we're usually in a circle. We hold hands and we pray.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
We love-
Kumbaya.
We
Yeah.
love claustrophobia here. It's a big thing of
Definitely.
ours. Yeah.
I'm always interested to hear this. I have been starting off with this question recently. I'm always interested to hear how people feel about performing in this like tiny shoebox space. And yeah, for some people, I mean, it's like really comfortable and it's really nice. And then for some people, like when we had like Apollo Suns and Boo Radley Project in, and there's like 6 of them, they're like, well, it was hot. It was really hot, and
Let's get warm in here.
it does get warm. We were talking about we were joking about like if we ever get like if we ever like spend money on things for like this volunteer project, like maybe the first thing we should get is just a fan. I think Ricky said that. I hope I'm giving credit to the right person, but anyways.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourselves and tell me what instrument you were playing, just so listeners can put names to instruments?
Yeah, sure. I'm Kale, and I sing and I play guitar.
And I'm Lane, and I also sing, and I also play guitar.
I'm Nigel, and I play the piano.
And I'm now, and I sing and I play guitar.
Nigel, how does it feel to be the only person in the band that has a name that's more than one syllable?
Wow, I never thought of that. It feels good.
It feels good.
it
You
does
feel
feel
like you
good.
have more than everybody else.
Wow.
Well, he's our producer,
Oh.
upstairs management.
Yeah, he's pretty serious,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah,
Pretty superior guy, 2 syllables. Big deal.
fair enough. My name is 3 syllables. I also
Oh.
I mentioned this on our last broadcast, and Odisha and I were just talking about it beforehand, and I never introduced myself. I've been doing these interviews for like months now, and I never up until like Friday, I had literally never introduced myself on air. So
It's
hi,
good.
my
It's
name-
like
Who are you?
Wizard of
who are
Oz.
you? My name is Amara Shepard, and I guess I play the interview machine. So
I love that instrument.
yeah, thanks. You know, I've been a long time in the works, but I also wanted to say that like today was my last class of this semester, and it was really sentimental. And I have this really wonderful prof, and he's like, there are 3 things you need to do this year, and every year from now on, he's like, go see a birth, go to a funeral, and I don't remember go to a transition, like a graduation or a wedding. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I did not expect
Wow.
today to be so sentimental. And then I come here, and then you guys are playing this like really like soft and lush, like sentimental music. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm going to burst into tears on air. That's really great. I liked it. It was good. I liked what you played. But I was listening to you play it, like about to switch the mics over, and I was like, man, it's going to be a bit of a test today. But
Aw.
that was awesome.
We can be like the birth.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind,
Yeah,
like,
Yes.
With Calderalls, you get all 3 at once.
Yeah.
it's a 3-for-1 special, is what they don't tell you.
Of course, obviously.
We were just speaking about names as well. So do you believe in naming your instruments or like other inanimate objects? I don't know if any of you drive. Do you believe in like naming inanimate objects that you take ownership of?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of anthropomorphism.
Yep, real.
Hell yeah. You know, I think we talked about this before. I think Now and I are the only ones that have actually named our instrument.
Well, would you like to share with the class? What are their names?
Mine's not that crazy. I play a Taylor guitar, so her name's Miss Taylor.
Okay.
And my one's called Amandine.
Amandine.
It's a dead family member.
Oh.
Reincarnated.
There you go. Funeral. These are all the things you need to check off
Oh,
from
right.
your
I
prop.
told you.
Yeah.
So Lane and Nigel, do you not believe in naming your instruments, or you just like haven't?
No, I think that's
You
pretty
name
lame.
your dog.
I just haven't. I don't know. I play a bunch of different keyboards.
Oh, okay.
And
So this
so-
one's just like not that important to you.
Well, I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll.
Okay.
Maybe I'll.
By the end of the
start
interview.
naming them.
No, I'm just kidding.
I name inanimate objects a lot, but I don't think I've ever come up with a name for any of my instruments.
Really?
I don't know why.
Well, today could be the day that you start.
Miss Taylor too, because
Miss
it's also a
Taylor
Taylor.
too.
Yeah, Lane and I have kind of the same guitar, except Lane's guitar is like the nicer version.
$3,000.
Oh Lord, that's a lot of money.
Miss Taylor Pro,
Miss Taylor,
Yeah.
Miss Taylor
Yeah.
Plus.
Miss Taylor better
Plus.
than you.
etc.
But you don't believe there's like a line in like naming inanimate objects. I don't know that I've ever actually talked to anybody that's like, that's stupid.
I
Like,
think
why-
we might feel a little more personal to
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You spend so much time with it, right? Especially
Yeah.
like an instrument.
Like if we named our guitar, we might not forget our guitar on the porch,
Where's Miss Taylor?
Miss Taylor.
Somebody.
which actually happened. But,
Oh no.
Jab at me.
Oh. Well. Happens.
I was coming down off of something.
Yeah, do you remember
okay?
that
Oh,
I'm
day?
a little
boy.
tired.
Yeah, that was a tough night. Yeah, but nobody took it.
tough
Thank you
night.
to Guelph, Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, for not stealing Lane's guitar.
We live in the ward. It's like the safest, quietest neighborhood ever. So I've left so many things on the porch that
Nice.
should have been stolen but weren't.
It's easy to take that for granted living in like a nice, quiet
Mhm.
neighborhood.
That's
but-
why I'm not dropping our address because I don't want people
Yeah,
to come
don't
and
do that.
steal our things.
I also wanted to say my car is, I think, like 6 years old now. No, that's not
Aw.
even true. No, definitely way older than that. No, definitely like 11. Sorry, I don't know why. I've had it for 6 years. Sorry. And I've done the drive in that car between here and the U.S. 11 times now.
Wow.
So that's my steed and my stallion.
Yeah,
and
very sturdy.
She very much does have a name. It's Claire. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout
Claire.
out Claire.
Shouts out Claire. My sewing machine has a name too. My sewing machine's back in the U.S., but
Is
I
it
need
also
to bring it
named
back.
Claire?
No, it's named Midge. I came up with it when I was in like,
Midge.
I got it in like middle school, and I don't know why. I don't really know what the logic was behind that, but anyways.
I like that.
Mitch is great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a sewing machine somehow
Yeah.
in my brain.
Oh, and I don't think I got a new keyboard like, I guess a couple of years ago. I don't think I've named it. I got to get on that. Well,
Tisk.
Oh,
if you have any, do you have any recommendations? Any suggestions?
For names?
Kiki, the
Yeah.
keyboard.
Let me pull
Oh.
up my list.
Anything that
list.
can be pickled, I usually name it
Pickled?
Mr. Pickles. Like I had a bonsai plant
Mr.
that I used to call Mr. Pickles.
Anything that you can pickle?
Yeah, you could pickle.
You could pickle a bonsai plant. That would be good.
I have
Okay.
a
That's
list.
right, guys.
25
Wow.
names.
25 names.
Potential
And you still
names.
haven't named your guitar.
I know.
Wow.
Marty.
Marty.
That would be funny because it's not a Martin.
Oh.
It's a Taylor.
Juxtaposition.
Marty the Taylor. Actually, I kind of like that.
Okay. Did we just witness a
Done.
birth?
Marty the
Oh
Taylor.
my, we're checking off your list
Yes.
like one at a time
Oh
here.
my gosh.
One
Next
by
stop,
one.
funeral. Amazing. You played a show at Brothers not too long ago. Is that correct? Tell me when
Yes.
that was, because I know it was a little bit ago, but like not super long ago in the
Ooh.
grand scheme of things. Was it November, December,
January.
No.
January?
Was it?
January 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, it was January
Yeah.
25th. You're right.
That's so long ago. That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah. I guess
2
so,
months
Jan-
ago.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. What month? It's April. Where are we?
Who am I? What is my guitar's name?
Yeah, Brothers was really good. We had a lot of like family members come.
Aw.
A lot of people came
colleagues.
to support us.
Yeah, that was really
It
nice.
was very
eh?
nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it was-
The setup at Brothers is so nice because they have a giant window.
It's gorgeous.
It's the light hits you
Sunny.
Yeah.
so perfectly, and they have plants and stuff.
Oh, did you play during the day?
We did.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
matinee.
Matinee show, yeah.
Ah, okay. Was that your first show?
It's our second.
Second
Your second.
show,
What was your first?
at Cornerstone, where
Ah.
coincidentally
What?
3/4 of us work there.
Wow.
Wow.
So
it
soon to
seemed
be
fitting.
4. We're gonna make them.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, maybe we can do.
You're
that.
just going to spend all of your time together working and playing music.
Yeah,
Really?
It's healthy, right?
Lane and I here. We work together. We live together. We share content.
We do our taxes
We're
together.
practically
Aw.
married, but we're not married.
but you're not married.
But we
You're
should
even
be.
wearing one of their shirts
It's our
right
next
now.
step.
Yep.
So Brothers was your second show.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking a little bit about the setup, how nice that was. Oh, and you said your family was there. So like, can you just kind of describe like what was the overall vibe like when you played that show?
So lovely.
Mhm.
It was like, I think we were also surprised by some people that came out that are like friends of ours, but we didn't expect them to be like, oh, gotta go to the show or whatever. Like they actually came because they wanted to see us
Yeah.
play. And yeah, it just felt, I don't know, it felt really full of love.
I want to be clear that I had another concert like in Toronto that night, and I remember being disappointed that I couldn't go.
Aww.
But we'll
That's
get
sweet.
to like next steps and next shows at the end, and then you can plug your stuff, and then I'll go to that one hopefully. But
Nice.
anyways,
Hell yeah.
I mean, you're at this one.
I am. It's true.
It's
I
true.
did
Yeah.
kind of help facilitate this one, so it's true.
I met a girl I went to Bible camp at that show.
Oh, really?
Reunited.
Hey,
Shout out
Yeah.
to Sonia.
So there you go.
hey
see?
Sonia.
Oh, also shout out to Molly Case. She's turning 23. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Molly.
Happy birthday, Molly! Yay, the big 2-3.
That's what they say.
Happy
eh?
birthday, Molly! Yeah,
I love that number, 23.
it's a good number.
Because 2 + 3 is 5, and that just feels so good.
Is that Michael Jordan's number? I think it's like
Oh,
some
I don't know much
basketball
about
player's number. I know that.
23.
Oh, that is the song. Yeah.
Correct.
Is there a place in Guelph that you also are all of you from Guelph or from the area?
Yeah.
I'm from Fergus initially.
Okay, so you're from Guelph.
Well,
Come
from
No, I'm just kidding.
way back. Fergus.
Come on, Fergus.
Fergus.
Yeah, we're.
I'm just a little bit outside of
Oh well,
Guelph,
that's true.
a place called Tokyo, Japan.
But you've been in Guelph for quite a while now, right?
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a significant amount of time. So, Nigel.
Yeah, I'm from Guelph.
Okay.
Born and
Homegrown.
raised.
Homegrown.
Townies.
Do you have any places in Guelph that you really want to play?
Church of Our Lady or Basilica.
Like, it's for real.
Do they do bookings?
No.
Oh, for the funeral
Potentially, yeah. Depends on food, but
And the baptism.
and the baptism.
Yeah.
but
and the graduation, yeah.
The
Yeah.
organ in there is so nice. The acoustics interesting. Stained glass,
The acoustics are interesting.
I bet. I don't know.
I bet. We
It's
can
really
only
beautiful
dream.
there.
It is very beautiful. I've always
Yeah.
wanted to. I've lived here for like 4 years and I've never been inside.
Oh, really?
Really?
I've like opened the door and like peeked in, but I've never been inside.
That's where I graduated high school.
Yeah, I knew somebody who grew up here and then he got to graduate. And I was like in the Basilica. I was like, that's
It
crazy.
was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
had two sprained ankles when I graduated, so it was me hobbling down.
Wow, how did you sprain both ankles?
I know. On a trampoline. I was jumping on a trampoline and I landed on like the tops of my feet.
Oh,
Yeah, actually brutal.
that'll do it. I hear.
Yeah.
Doctors don't recommend it.
apparently.
How did you walk?
I had to like favor each leg.
Oh Lord.
So it would be like I'd walk on one with the crutches and then that one would get really sore, so I'd have to switch.
Oh.
And I never did anything about it. So
And you're fine now.
sort of.
Okay.
Mild pain.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm working on my personal trainer certification as we speak.
Perfect.
So
This is great.
hit me up when I'm certified, or before. Actually, I need to practice for my exam. Anyways. Okay. So the Basilica of Our Lady Immaculate is number 1 on the list.
I think we do really love the idea of playing in a church.
It'd be
Like
pretty
I don't know,
cool.
just something about it.
Yeah, I think it'd be super cool.
Yeah.
I think also like I think the music that you play would like fit it pretty well, and I think
Yeah.
now like what you said, the acoustics would be pretty cool with like lush vocals and
Lush.
like pretty
No
lush.
mics.
No
we
mics.
were talking earlier about how much we all like reverb, so
Yeah, that'd be
that's the
perfect.
place.
Big reverb, guys.
Yeah, I hear
Big-
that's where
big reverb
I hear
bands.
that's where it
Shout out to
originated.
Verb.
There
At
was
the
no also sorry, I'm being reminded of the story. I was sitting in Branyan Plaza the other day, and I was just enjoying, I don't know, probably like my soup or something, like eating lunch before I came to work. And there's these 2 girls, and they were talking to each other, and they were talking really loud, like whatever, just having a good time, sitting like somewhere else, like just across from me in the plaza. And then one of them like scream sneezed. You know what I'm talking about? Or like,
Oh, yeah,
The dad sneeze?
yeah, they did like she did like this like massive scream sneeze, and then the other girl goes, Chloe, that literally vertebrae across the
Vertebrae.
I need to go back to school.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
amazing.
I haven't stopped thinking that literally vertebrae, like the vertebration is just like it's so awesome in this room. Sorry, I haven't
I'm
stopped thinking
taking
about
that. I'm like
Please
using
do.
that in my vocabulary. That's amazing.
We came up with new word yesterday,
it.
no?
Oh,
Well,
What?
Nigel's new name, and You said something at the end.
Is Nigel's new name only one syllable? Or is it more syllables?
No, it's Nidro.
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 Like hydro?
Yeah.
Just like
exactly.
hydro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And NYDRO?
Yeah,
we,
sure.
We don't know. Yeah.
It's up for
Something like
interpretation.
that.
Today I was gonna text him in the morning. I couldn't find him on my phone. I was like, where did he go? But I changed his
changed it
name
To
last
Nidro.
night.
There you go.
It's
And I
sticking.
think that was because I accidentally called him that, but
Yeah,
3
He
times.
kept calling you that.
How?
Nitro. Nitro, he
so
wasn't turning around.
sometime when we practicing at towards the end,
Like
we
midnight.
we do like little like how do you explain it
We get a bit delirious.
Oh, yeah. That like sleepy
Yeah.
time
And
off the
then
wall.
Yeah,
energy and we kind of stuff.
we giggle.
That's fun.
Yeah, we
I like
giggle.
being in that state of being. It's
Yeah.
pretty silly. You
It
get
is
fun new names.
Like Nitro.
Yeah.
Eyes rolled.
Yeah, that's all
Amazing.
Lane. Lane copyrighted that. She literally called Nigel Nitro like 5 times by accident.
And once again, I guess that's a transition. Have we just witnessed a transition?
Wow, yeah.
Wow.
You
I know.
What? You're welcome for all this.
Dude,
Yeah.
thanks so much. I'm going to tell Professor Spears.
Spears.
Actually, I'll
Is
send
that who you're talking about?
Yeah, I am talking about Spears.
He was my thesis advisor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He rocks.
He rocks.
Yeah. I was not expecting to be so sad leaving the class today, and I was just kind of like, I wanted to like take a picture, like, and I didn't because I was like, realistically, like, I can't ask all of these people for permission, but I was like, man, this is what I wanted my like university experience to be like. He's just, he's a pretty cool professor, and like some people out there, in my opinion, are like meant to be educators, and some of them are not. And I think Ian is one
He
of those who is
definitely
meant to
is.
be.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
What was the class?
Nationalism, state building, and identity.
Oh, hell yeah. I
Yeah.
did that one too.
Yeah, it's a good class.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay. We're getting into the deep questions here a little bit, and I have mentioned this on other broadcasts, but I've been a musician for a really long time, playing piano and cello and doing voice as well, and I've kind of had to take a really big step back from it in the past couple years, which has been good and bad in a lot of ways, and I'm at a point where I like really want to jump back into music, but I just don't know how, because there is this because music is vulnerability. Like, in order to be making music that is artistic, you have to be vulnerable. That's just like, I think that's just the nature of what it means to be an artist and to be a musician. And the really cool part about that vulnerability is that when you are vulnerable with others, you can connect with them better because you are, kind of exposing a part of yourself. But if you're in a spot where you're not comfortable being vulnerable, like me, you're like, oh, well, now like I've kind of missed this opportunity to connect with other people through my art. Right. And I'm wondering if you ever struggle with that same push and pull of like wanting to connect with other people through music and wanting to reap the benefits of, like I said, sharing a part of yourself with other people, but then struggling or being hesitant in that vulnerability.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'll just speak for myself, I guess. But I think, like, especially when you're, a songwriter and, like, drawing on these, like, deep personal experiences, it can feel like you're, like, outing yourself in a way about, like, oh, I'm not just this, like, human that, I don't know, I feel deeply. Something about that kind of feels nerve-wracking sometimes. But, like, I used to feel that way so strongly when I first started performing. And then, like, what you were saying is, like, connecting with people, like, the more people that are like, oh, okay, like, I've also experienced this, and you feel like less like this thing is uniquely yours. It's like a shared experience, and I don't know, something really beautiful about that, and gives you confidence.
Yeah. I had like a song that I did for the very first time with the band, Blue, and the 2 times that I performed it at Brothers and at Cornerstone, people afterwards were saying they had connected to it, which was surprising and also made me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
'Cause I hate telling people about my life.
Yeah.
Hate
Good
it.
thing you came here for an interview.
Feels so weird, but yeah, it feels nice too.
I think our band is really special for that, because, like, we kind of came in with all having, like, individual songs that we've written, and like this is my first time playing with other people, and I was like really, really nervous, but these guys are just so sweet and soft and welcoming and kind. So to like show this like, oh, this is my heart. What do you think? And to hear like, you know, thank you for sharing that. That's so amazing. We love it. Let's do it as a band. I don't know. That's really special.
Yeah. You go.
Yeah. Well, and also it's just a great people to share music that we write. You know, when we have songs, sometimes it's really vulnerable. It's sometimes sad. It's traumatic. You know, there's different songs that we almost write to cope a lot of things.
Yeah.
And when we open up, they're there to validate our feelings, and they like it, and as we work on the songs and then we perform it, it's a whole process where I feel good about it, you know.
Yeah.
Love these guys.
Oh,
Nitro.
So would you say it's mostly about just kind of like taking that leap and like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like chicken or the egg, because like, you know, do you wait to find the people that you feel comfortable with and then start expressing yourself, or is it that when you express yourself you put yourself closer and in a better position to find the people who you feel comfortable with and that resonate with you?
I feel like it takes practice,
Mm-hmm.
and the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the better you get at it.
Yeah. I feel like it's both.
I think it's great that you're doing this interview. That's a start, right? Like you meet all these musicians.
Yeah.
And, like you're telling your vulnerable stories already on radio waves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think like the more you express yourself, the more you realize that a lot of your experiences are shared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where you get more comfortable. It's like, instead of like, oh, I'm putting everything out on the table for people to look at, it's like, oh, I'm sharing this so that someone else might be like, oh, I'm not alone in this experience, or, you know, can relate to it. And that's like comforting instead of scary.
Yeah. I sometimes need reassurance from people who I trust first before I'll like share a song.
Mm-hmm.
But then after you get practiced at having good feedback, or like, once you start getting good feedback, then it's less scary to just do it.
Definitely. Do you feel like in that way that you play for yourself, that you make music for yourself, or do you ever feel like you're making it for somebody else, or playing it for somebody else, performing for somebody else?
I think we were talking about it the other day, that some songs, like the songs we are just about to sing, Dreams,
Oh.
it's a Lane song, and when I'm doing guitar on that, when I'm playing that, I want to support Lane's, you know, vocal and let her shine, and I feel like I'm playing for her to shine rather than me. But
Mhm.
when I sing my own song, it's like, you know, go for it kind of thing. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. I think when I'm writing, it's mostly for myself.
Mhm.
Me too.
And then,
It's very therapeutic
yeah.
writing.
And do you? Yeah. So I imagine. Well, yeah. Obviously, like the catharsis is a big part of it too. Is a big part of it, but I think like in my music right now, like part of where I get caught is like, you know, do I have the musical vocabulary to express myself? Like, can I articulate myself, or like, how do I work my creative muscle so that I can then, you know, expand my vocabulary and be more articulate? And I feel like I'm maybe just using a lot of big words to say like, I just don't know that like what I'm trying to express like always comes out the way that I want it to
Right.
when I'm playing music. But I don't know. Do you have any thoughts as far as like, I don't know, things that you do to like I said, work that creative muscle? Or I guess you're like, I guess you kind of practice it frequently, but
Yeah, I mean, I think that sort of also is part of your other question of like, do you write music for yourself or others? I guess there is an element that you are writing for others because you want your song to sound like pleasing to the
Mhm.
ears, you know? And I get caught up on that all the time. Like a lot of the times if I'm feeling something and I just want to write it out, or like even referring to my journal and taking out like a few pieces and then kind of like adding, I don't know, rhyming words.
Yeah.
Things that sound nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 There's a bit of that too. Being in a band has helped encourage me to
And
right
also,
with
like,
other people.
like designating time for what I feel like the Mondays are practice for us,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and after our brother's show, we're gonna go. We can say this, right? We're gonna go into little recording and make some songs
recording.
properly. Yeah,
That's so exciting.
I thought you were gonna say we're gonna go get drunk.
likely. Yeah, I think so.
I was like, yeah, I think
I booked the next day off for that. So
Perfect. What is the ultimate goal for you in music and performing? Is it purely, I mean, you talked a little bit about like it being therapeutic and then also like wanting it to sound pleasing, but is there, where do you want it to take you and where don't you want it to take you?
I mean, I think we all are in this to have fun, really. I know it maybe sounds lame, but yeah, like I think that's our priority in every rehearsal is like, you know, don't take yourself too seriously. Like when you are playing with other people and you create something that like sounds really nice and that feeling of like excitement where it's like, oh my God, we actually sound really good. I think that's like the high that we're constantly chasing of like, you know, just wanting to feel good and have fun. And we definitely would not want to let it take us into like the opposite of that. Like, you know, worrying too much about music or promoting ourselves and stuff like that and losing like the goodness of what we have right now.
yeah,
Because I think we have goals as a band, definitely, but also the main reason we started it was to hang out with each other,
Yeah.
to have fun.
And it's been great to
Mhm.
see you three curly-haired humans every week, every day with you.
Curly crew.
Yeah, I get sick of your
But
curls.
yeah, I feel like as long as our core value is to have fun, I think that would just take us wherever is healthy for us.
Mhm.
You know?
One goal we've talked about is playing at Hillside.
Yeah.
That's the
One
dream.
day.
One day
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the dream.
we all
Hillside.
go to Hillside, volunteer, you know, VIP pass for lame, but
Yeah.
you know,
Actually?
it's a special place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to get into that. We don't
What?
have to get
Okay.
into
I'm not
that.
telling how I got that,
Yeah,
but yes.
yeah.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it. I think that's a really nice sentiment though, is just like, yeah, following what feels good and like not
Mhm.
trying to aim for something specific or trying to follow a certain pattern. I'm about to finish my undergrad here
Woo!
pretty soon, and I have been thinking a lot about that kind of sentiment about
Yeah.
just like not, I don't know, because you tie yourself down to one goal, one idea, and one dream, and then suddenly it's all you have, right?
Yeah, for real.
And so I like that sentiment of like, because all you have is right now, so just do what feels good.
Yes.
And if it'll lead you in the direction that it needs to lead you in. So cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I've been asking a lot of people this question recently because I think it's a really interesting concept. Nominative determinism. What do they call those? $10 words? Is that what they call those? Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard that?
Like Wheel of Fortune?
Maybe. I don't know.
What is?
Yeah. No, that's Jeopardy. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it is.
Nominative determinism is the idea that like whatever you are named, you will become, which is actually like, this is a really good transition from what we were just talking about, which is great because I didn't think it was going to be that nice of a transition. Yeah, the idea that like whatever you're named, you will become. And I think like the best example is just like, oh, like this person is like such a Jared, like they just like are a Jared. You know what I'm talking about?
That
Like
is so real.
like you know
Yes.
somebody, I know you know somebody who just like is a Melissa, and like there is
Like
you
Tom
know-
Hanks's
Yes.
son, Chet.
Such
he
a
just
Chet.
looks and sounds like a Chet.
Yeah, he's a Chet.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you are your respective names? Do you all feel like you need more syllables in your? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yes.
Floyd against change our names. Make them longer.
No.
I feel that like our name, like Kaylee. My
Well,
name.
I don't know. If you want to use whatever you feel comfortable using. If you want to use your government name, you're welcome to. But if you want to
Totally.
use your
Kaylee
nickname, is fine too.
Crushucker. I think I feel my name. My name is like Kaylee is like a Celtic like, dance, like a party.
Oh,
Like, I don't know
interesting.
if anyone's gone to a Kaylee before.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck. I messed it up.
Yeah, it's so fun. I was like, this summer I went to Scotland and I got to go to
Whoa.
like a true, authentic Kaylee, and I feel like it resonates. But I was really disappointed because I kept telling everyone my name was Kaylee. I'm like, I'm Kaylee, and I'm at the Kaylee. And no one, like, literally no one cared. I was like, what is this? Like, I am
What did
the
I even
girl.
come here for?
Yeah.
Is your name translated from the?
Yeah, it's like the actual, like, yeah.
I didn't know that. That's so. I feel like I've known so many Kayleys growing up, and I was just like, oh, yet another name.
Yeah.
And like that. Wait, that's so much cooler than I thought it was.
Mine is spelled a bit different.
Mm.
Kaleigh.
Okay.
I'm just like different. So.
Yeah, just like better than everybody else. Yeah, not like the other girls.
No, certainly not.
Lane.
I was trying to figure out what my name means. Lane means a road.
Uh-huh.
Um,
That's one of the meanings. Yep.
Mallory is my first name. I go by my middle name.
Oh.
And Mallory means the unlucky one. So let's
What?
hope that I do not nominate that determinism.
I think it's I do like the name Mallory. Like, I think it sounds nice. But, like,
Yeah.
why would you name, like, given the meaning? Like, what? I guess,
My mom-
is it a family name, maybe?
I have no idea, actually.
Okay.
I should ask my mom, but she didn't know that that's one of the... She just thought it was a pretty name.
Oh, fair enough.
Lane's last name, can I tell you?
Oh,
her
yeah,
last name?
then, yeah.
Is Smiley.
Really?
So,
That's awesome.
That makes up for it, actually.
That's
yeah.
actually awesome.
That fits.
Which is so
Smiley.
true. Yeah, you're so smiley.
Thanks. It's hard to live up to
cute little
sometimes.
smile.
I don't know where the name Nigel comes from.
The British,
I'll
British
Google it.
Prime Minister.
The British Prime Minister, one of them, I'm sure.
Is
No,
is that just
absolutely
British
not.
name?
Nigel,
Boris.
like Nigel Farage. Do you remember when you left that Star Stuff?
Yeah. But I think it fits me. I like my name.
Yeah, perfect. name
Aw.
for you.
I'm on behindthename.com, and it says, from Nigelus, a medieval Latinized form of Neil. It's commonly associated with the Latin word meaning black, and it was revived in the 19th century. So
Nice.
So Neil?
I guess that's
How
like
about Nigerold?
Nigerold. Oh, this one's thinkbabynames.com says it means champion.
Oh.
Okay.
Aw.
Do you? It
Yeah.
says another one says dark black haired.
Not
So
true.
do you
so
feel
much.
do you
True.
feel dark haired and or like a champion?
Yes, I feel like a champion.
Feel like a champ every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast?
Fried egg.
Oh, nice. Can I tell you about a sandwich I've been making recently, and then now can answer his question? Okay.
Please, yeah.
I sourdough bread, and then I have sourdough bread, and then I take a piece out, and then I put it on a plate, and then I put guacamole on it, and then I put sprouts. Sometimes I put kimchi, and then I fry 2 eggs, and then I put goat cheese on top, and then
Oh.
wait for this, another piece of sourdough bread,
Whoa.
and then I
A
put it in my mouth.
sandwich.
I know, right?
Damn.
It's kind of
You
crazy.
can
my
call it
God.
Yeah,
sandwich.
Feta
what's
cheese
it?
is
What's
so
the
good.
name? What's it called?
Oh no!
name.
You have-
Oh
you
my
don't have name?
gosh!
Kim.
Godia Kim.
Yeah. Oh, should I do like a BLT kind of deal and just like I considered naming it after myself because I made it.
Yeah.
Like it's my recipe.
That makes sense.
Amara's Weekend
Chef.
Sammy.
My weekend Sammy. Why not?
Stealing the
It's
cornerstones
every day.
labels.
Now, do you feel like your name suits you? I guess you would. I feel like you could maybe answer in like English and in Japanese because it like it phonetically it sounds like now as in like right this instant in English.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, well, I think.
Do you feel
the-
present now?
Oh, yeah, like over the years, when people ask my name, I always say, like right now, because
Mm.
they're gonna make a joke anyway. So before them, I try to make a joke so that their joke is not funny anymore.
Yes.
But that really remind me to be in the present. That is a true thing. And funny enough, it's kind of related to that. But in Japanese, now means my parents, I guess, wanted me to become like a Buddhist monk, because now means this monk like human.
Mm. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
I didn't know
Not
that.
sure if I'm turning out to be that, but it's a good name, I think. you know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mhm.
Wow. I feel like I've learned so much about you in the like 20 minutes we've been talking. That's
Yeah.
really exciting. So you said you're recording soon. What is coming up next for the Calderalls? Do you have any shows? Anything we should be aware of?
Yeah, we got a show coming up on Saturday
On Saturday?
April
Where?
6th.
April 6th, where?
at Brothers.
At Brothers. Is
Yeah.
it during the day?
Nope, it starts at 8 p.m.
Okay.
It's for the Exhibitionist magazine.
And I don't know if you know this artist, but there's an artist called Kale who's going to be opening.
Oh,
for
interesting.
us.
Okay.
Really excited.
We should ask
Um,
if they want to come on the show.
You should.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
we
They're
should.
like that.
Yeah,
They're
she's
probably
They're
pretty
kind of
like
hard to get though. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, hard to know them.
But Kaylee's starting, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's for like the Exhibitionist issue 5 launch party.
Awesome. That's so
Yeah,
exciting.
it starts at 8. It's,
Where-
pay what you can.
Pay what you can. Yeah, where do we find tickets?
It's not ticketed. It's
Oh.
just come on by.
Mhm.
Now you hear?
Yeah.
That's what
Yes, sir.
That's what they say.
Awesome. If we want to find you online or on Spotify, what do we look up? Or is there anything for us to look up?
Nothing on Spotify yet, but this is our
Okay.
next big goal as a band. After our show this weekend, we're gonna hopefully start, recording and putting out a little EP.
Woohoo.
So
Oh.
soon to be. Stay tuned.
Amazing.
We don't want to say when because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a commitment.
Okay.
But if you follow our Instagram at Calderalls, we will be posting all our information there.
Is it just Calderalls? Is there an underscore at the end?
No, it's just
No.
straight up
Just
the only
Calderalls.
Calderalls.
We got that
The
domain.
only Calderalls. That's amazing.
It's kind of awesome, eh?
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Well, thank you so much for coming up today. It's been a pleasure to listen to you and to chat with you as well. Calderalls is playing a show this Saturday, April 6th at Brothers Brewing in downtown Guelph at 8 p.m. It's pay what you can, so come stop by. If you'd like to find Calderalls online and keep up to date with the release of their new EP sometime soon, go to Instagram and search at Calderalls, Calderalls. Calderalls is going to play us out with 2 more songs, so please enjoy.
This one is Dreams. It's the song that I wrote. One, two, three.
I'm so tired of having to think about this. All of your running, all of your running. And I'm so tired of you forgetting about me. I must be nothing. I must be nothing. Crave or care, this is never ending. We're barely touching, we're barely touching. Please tell me, darling, if I am missing something. Was I not worth loving? I would fight it late into the night, thinking I was deserving of the tempting and toying. Still can't help needing your hand in mine. Is that what you wanted? To waste a good promise? You're cloying, and freezing floors. No, I don't wanna dream anymore. I can't keep waiting here for you. I can't keep waiting here for you. I was so patient, you were wavering now. Who's looking like the fool? Ooh, ooh, no more waiting, no more waiting, yeah. If I could see you one last time, I'd breathe in your body and bury this story.
It's been a pleasure being on CFRU, just on behalf of everybody. Everyone's so nice here.
Yeah, really nice.
Okay, ready?
I'm in the front yard, looking at clouds passing by. What a day, what a life, what a time to get high. What's the time? I didn't charge my phone, so it died. Jack's getting hazed by the river in the mountain, in the sky he's feeling blazed. Jack's getting hazed. His mother told him not to stay stoned for days, but he does it anyway. Yeah, Jackie's pretty hazed. Out by the garden, she picks flowers out to make a crown. It's getting dark, she's getting high, and the sun's coming down. Ow, ow. I lost my mind. Jack didn't tell me that I get so frickin' high. Jack's getting hazed by the river in the mountain, and the sky's feeling blazed. Jack's getting hazed. His mother told him not to stay stoned for days, but he does it anyway. Yeah, Jackie's pretty hazed. Jackie's pretty hazed. Jackie's pretty hazed. Jackie's pretty hazed. Jackie's pretty hazed.
Nitro, you didn't jump.
Once again, that was the Calderalls. Thank you all for coming on today. Up next is Speaking Science.